So I'm down here in Venice, LA, about an hour and 45 minutes away from where I live, and trying to see if I could hook up on a few striped bass. I was down here the other night, fishing at night, and we hooked up on a few, but got a bit of a late start today, and around 9 o'clock, just trying to see if there's any action during the daytime over here. Been fishing about 30 minutes so far, haven't caught anything, but got some crab nets out also. Gonna see if there's any signs of crab down here, which I would imagine. We're pretty close to the Gulf. But either way, hopefully we hook up on something, whether it's fish or crabs. Would be nice to catch something. It's a decent drive to come all the way down here to fish, so we shall see. Started out fishing with an H&H grub, then I switched to this suicide shad minnow-like bait. So we'll see if that's the ticket. Hopefully. There's definitely a sign of bait over here. I was here the other night fishing it. Oh man. Cannot believe I got that back, surprisingly. As I was saying, when I was here fishing the other night, it was dark. I couldn't see how good the water looked or not. But from what I hear, down here in Venice, the water's not going to get very clean, but I've seen it a lot worse than this, and I was told from a charter fisherman that when the water down here is real mud chocolate looking, and it doesn't really change or get clear. But now that I'm down here again fishing, I'd have to say that's wrong, due to the fact that it doesn't really look muddy, just not clean. And when I was fishing the other night, I couldn't tell if the water was clean or not. But fishing down here, the clarity of the water doesn't really matter that much in my opinion. You're real close to the Gulf. You're around a lot of fish action. But it could be hard to fish from the bank. In my opinion, it's a lot easier to find fish by boat. The wind is starting to pick up also. It was a little calmer earlier. Sure, there's got to be fish out here. You just can't hook up on them for some reason. The wind and current's definitely starting to change, so that just might make the fishing worse. Or it could make it better. You never know. Brought a cast net with me, see if I could catch some bait. Might fish with some live bait also, but I was also curious just to see what I would catch in the cast net down here, so I'll give it a few casts and see what happens. Cast net is not as big as I thought. I just bought it from Academy last night, but it's a decent size. Nothing in the first cast. I'm not surprised. Wasn't the best cast. I do not see any signs of shrimp around here. Surprisingly, I thought I would have. That's a much better cast right there. I'm gonna let it sink a little more. If there was anything right there, I'll definitely catch it this time. I have no clue how deep it is right here. Nothing in that one either. I may have got something in that one. I seen the water splash a little, but I'm not sure if that was a fish or just the cast net itself doing that. Guess it was just the cast net. Cannot believe I have not caught anything. This cast net is kind of small though. I definitely could throw it way further if the rope was longer on it. I guess I'll let the water settle down and try again in a few minutes. That may have just been the one lost strand of the crab. Let's see. This chicken is very fresh too. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It was bought last night. My opinion, conditions are pretty good for over here right now. I mean, I was talking like it might have been bad, but for all I know, conditions might be very well right now. However, I'm not in a boat. I'm fishing off land. It could be more difficult since I'm not much of a land fisherman. I fish off from a boat often, so I'm much more skilled off a boat than I am from land. seen a big swirl of something in the water right now, right there. Have no idea what it was. I'm gonna give the cast net a few more try, see what happens. Probably gonna end up leaving this spot and go somewhere closer inland. I do see bait popping around, but no signs of life on the crab nets or the fishing pole. So make a few casts with the cast net, check the crab nets one more time, see what happens, but probably end up leaving after this, trying a different spot. Nothing. Give it one more cast. Well, would you look at that? I was not recording, but we just pulled up the crab net, and there's one crab in it when we was just getting ready to leave. We might stay a little longer since there's a sign of crab. Make one last crab run, then we'll try a new spot. We're gonna get out of here.